very effective. But the Irelia being round out, wow. I was not expecting to see an Irelia in pro play on day one of the LEC. Is considered a very good matchup into the Kennen, the high mobility, the potential damage output, the W that can be used to mitigate. I think his W is called Shroud or something.
Shroud of Darkness, I believe.
Right, and then his ult is called Paranoia.
Yeah, everybody's coming to get you.
Q is just Q.
Duskbringer.
So, yeah.
The E is the one I can never remember.
It's QWER, medic. That's all that matters, okay? So I think that, like, what surprises me the most about the LEC is the support meta in particular. We've been seeing so much like Lux, Karma, like, I mean, we did see a Nami last game, but we've been seeing so many more enchanters.
Vetheo going in.
Will miss the knockup.
That was the wrong.
And WhiteKnight's just going to keep doing that, basically, trying to avoid all conflict as much as possible.
Shlatan there, there's the first combo. Dajor able to flash underneath the tower. He should survive this. That Ignite is not going to burn him down. With 21 HP.
Very consistent and reliable. I've always called him Mr. Consistent, after all. Someone that you can always depend on as the game progresses. An AD carry that often will not let you down. That's a lot of damage onto Vetheo.
Oh, that's just first blood.
That's, yeah, I'm surprised that Vetheo, and then once you got low enough, the ult comes through and Dajor's able to get himself the execute, so very well played there. Vetheo, a big overstep.
And is dead for a little while that flash is still coming off cooldown. Rifthold put down in the top lane here by Misfits. They will be able to chip away at least 2 plates from this turret. Maybe even get, yeah, they'll probably get 3 out of it. Maybe even be able to take down the whole tower, depending on how long Astralis leave this for. But the Bulwark is going to keep that tower a little tankier than HiRit would like it to be. Kobbe's going to answer on the other side. So in all fairness, this Rifthold, it will get Misfits perhaps 1 extra plate if Kobbe isn't able to take down all 5 in the bottom lane. But now Dajor, no flash, remember, on this Vex. Zanzarah on his way as well. Vetheo goes in with the last breath, and there's the follow-up. And Dajor, there's no way you can get out of that one.
And we can see that Misfits, these 2 core veteran solo laners that have become the staple for Misfits, and it seems that Mersa and Shlatan, for the time being, are fitting in nicely. From HiRit, this Irelia is going to be very scary to deal with. Very squishy, though, still at this point in the game. Can be locked down with enough crowd control, but Misfits trying to keep the momentum going. They took top tower, now going to secure the mid one.
Breaking that mid tower is so important when you are looking for these roaming death squads.
Speaking of Jhin, Neon could be in a bit of trouble here, but he'll be able to sidestep his way to safety. And the dragon now spawning in about 15 seconds.
Nice Everfrost with the root, but look at the damage onto Dajor. HiRit, well, okay, that was the minion you auto-attacked a couple of times there, but he found his target in the end, gets the kill. Astralis now closing in. All 5 members of Astralis are on the top side of the map for the moment. Dajor, of course, will come back and join the rest of his team. HiRit flashes away. Flawless Duet will find the sun, but the shutdown goes over to WhiteKnight.
Yeah, I think that flash is a waste. I mean, it was pretty obvious that he was dead on the kill scoreboard, as HiRit showcasing that there's not really going to be anyone able to stop him in a side lane. It's one of your jokes. Hit me.
What sort of dancing would this game do?
What sort of dancing?
Yeah, if this game was a dancer, what style of dance would it do?
The Macarena.
No, it would be a ballerina, because it's 2-2. Shlatan gonna get engaged on here by Dajor. There's the stopwatch. Can Shlatan get out of this? He's able to dodge away with the Hextech Rocket Belt. There's the Slicing Maelstrom as well. Mersa now in for a world of hurt. Thank you, Astralis, for distracting from my Droke as they pick up 2 kills. HiRit next target here. And he doesn't have the flash. He's got hooked, and he is down. 3 quick kills over to Astralis, and it's no longer 2-2.
And just like that, Astralis, I don't know if Misfits can contest this. Look, Shlatan's not going to be able to get there in time. Astralis should just be able to secure themselves the Baron 20 minutes in.
Kobbe over the wall knocks the blast cone back. Vetheo now on his way here, does have the last breath, but really doesn't have any hope of stealing this one away. Zanzarah will secure it. Astralis with the Baron. 20.5 minutes in. We do have an issue showing our drinks.
There's no TP on Vetheo, so he's sitting in the top lane. You started a fight with one of your key carries, and there's no way for you to come out on top. Now, of course, this only equalizes the gold, and now Misfits.
Oh, that was gorgeous! Oh, they predicted the fact he would take the Lantern. The hook connects from Mersa. And now Misfits strike back a gold lead for them. 2 Barons off Astralis, and this is going to be the mid-tier 2.
And just like that, Misfits were able to get a little bit more into their back pocket. They shut down
towards a flanking position here in the bottom side river. Now, They know that Zanzarah is in the area. Astralis 4 members strong. WhiteKnight on the flank. Could be in a good position to find a slicing Maelstrom on the backline here. Shlatan and Neon are forced away. Zanzarah steps forward, and here comes Dajor. The slicing Maelstrom onto the backline, and already Shlatan is down. Mersa next. That's 2 to Astralis, and once again, in the blink of an eye, Dajor goes in, and Misfits go down.
Beautiful execution there from Astralis. They recognized that Misfits was being funneled into this narrow choke point, and the Vex saw a perfect opportunity to engage with LEC.
I've seen him have good performances before, of course, on Fnatic Rising, but a larger stage today that he steps on, or at least he plays on, as now he's caught out in the side lane. Pops the stopwatch. promisq is going to try and put the Lantern down. The flash onto the Lantern will get him out with a shield from the personal space. Fear down as well, but HiRit has found the backline, and HiRit's already found one of what could be a few kills. Look at Kobbe trying to get away, and look at HiRit saying, not today, my friends. Zanzarah next up will be able to escape, but that's 3 kills over to Misfits. And Betty, it's a palindrome of a game. Every time one team gets 3 kills, the other team has to match it. Make it 4 for Misfits as they go 1 ahead at 8 and 7.
And just like that, it gets flipped on its head once again. Misfits answering back with aggression of their own. Shlatan still looking out for Zanzarah. He will be able to get away.
Can, of course, heal up very quickly with the Immortal Shield Bow. There's the Fear, there's the Everfrost, there's the Root, there's the Wind Wall. And that might be what you're looking for the engaged possibility. Super Mega Death Rocket tanked up, Immortal Shield Bow down on Vetheo now, no T. No, no T. It's a Boston Tea Party as WhiteKnight goes in for the engaged Slicing Maelstrom. Everyone from Misfits will survive, and no TP on Vetheo is what I meant to say earlier. He's going to have to go farm up the top wave to heal himself up. WhiteKnight, no flash, no Slicing Maelstrom now as Astralis starts up the Baron. Vetheo still in a good position to flank this. Of course, WhiteKnight has a teleport of his own. It's unleashed, so he can get to a ward. He can get anywhere he wants in this fight if his team so needs him. Astralis now back off, and Misfits might be the ones to start up the looming purple worm. Mersa on a control ward, not spotted out here. Zanzarah will step forward and be met by Mersa. Zanzarah now rooted up, and that's the jungler, and he might be dead before the rest of his team can even react. WhiteKnight slicing Maelstrom said half his cooldown down. Baron secured. Shlatan secures it. Dajor now the target for all of Misfits, and that's 2 kills. And the Baron over to Misfits.
Dajor and Kobbe, but he was able to heal up a little bit on the bot side of the map. WhiteKnight ended up resetting, and then when they tried to come back and contest the Baron, that is where Mersa, with his fantastic positioning in the blue side jungle, was able to find a pick onto Zanzarah, removing the smite, removing the jungler, and removing that obstacle. 7k gold lead, level 17 on this Irelia is scary to deal with, but the TP flank now coming in from WhiteKnight.
There goes Dajor as well. That's the damage they were looking for onto Neon. Stopwatch popped by Dajor. He's got a Lantern to get to. WhiteKnight coming in with a Slicing Maelstrom as they look to get onto the backline. HiRit dodging away. Another kill goes over to Astralis. Shlatan dead. Flash, Spectral, more. Zanzarah looking for more in this fight if he can find it, but HiRit continues to dodge, duck, weave his way around, but the doom and the gloom that is Dajor will get the kill there. In the end, secured by Zanzarah. Vetheo left the rest of his team on a little... I also think you're the worst caster in the league, but we don't talk about that too much, do we, as Misfits start up the Baron. Mersa once again in this flank position. TP coming in from WhiteKnight as he looks to join this fray. 2,000 HP on the Baron already secured. Dajor's going to try and get onto the backline, but Mersa is just distracting, delaying Astralis from getting into this fight. Now can WhiteKnight get in there? He can. Slicing Maelstrom finds one. HiRit next up as Kobbe will secure, and Vetheo has to flash away. Dragon is available for Astralis, but they do lose out on the Baron.
A very disjointed fight there for Misfits. And notice that this time around, Misfits are clearing out behind them, using that sweeper to try and deny any potential flanks, but the hook comes through from promisq.
There's the Flame Chompers, and Mersa's just dead where he stands. Nothing he could really do in that situation. Got the depth charge off, but Astralis once again able to find a pick. Actually, 4 metrics the bounties are worked off. As player experience levels, total level in the game is one of the metrics as well. Oh. As Misfits look for that engage, there's Kobbe, will Bloodthirster's shield be enough? He gets ignited and he ticks down. The shield was not enough to keep Kobbe alive. Misfits found the engage. And I found a few times myself surprised by how quickly Misfits were able to find these kills.
They've constantly been looking for these picks, and it is these picks that enable them to come out on top against Astralis. They're able to find a crucial one onto Kobbe, but now Astralis answer back.
Great cleanse from Neon into the flash. He gets away from the Slicing Maelstrom, still stunned up, but WhiteKnight is the only one to fall as the Slicing Maelstrom does not enough for Astralis. Misfits will wipe Astralis, apart from Zanzarah, who's able to escape, but this is the Nexus, and this is Misfits claiming their first win in the LEC Spring 2022.
And just like that, the game ends. No Baron, no Dragon Soul, just a single pick onto Kobbe. The biggest threat the Misfits had to be worried about was shut down, and they're able to convert that into a game end.